Attention, all views and opinions expressed in this video and channel are for educational purposes only.
All right, everybody. So today I got asked a really crazy question in a client meeting, and I thought I would make a video out of how I answered her. All right, here we go. Hey, Chad Wade here. You know me, I don't put my name on anything unless it works. That's why I've teamed up with Altura Funding, the team that has helped thousands of entrepreneurs get real business funding and get it very fast. Whether you're trying to expand, stock up, or just get breathing room in your cash flow, you can't waste time chasing dead-end lenders or dealing with junk fees. And Altura cuts straight through the noise, okay? We're talking access to hundreds of banks, term loans, lines of credit, 0% business credit cards for up to 18 months. Plus, they got a tool that automates your P&L, your balance sheets, and your cash flow reports and shows you other funding options you probably qualify for, okay? So here's how it works. Step one. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment. Step two, fill out the quick 90-second form. This is an experience soft check, so there's no hard pull on your credit. Step three, instantly see your best options from term loans to 0% business credit cards. Okay, no upfront fees, no gimmicks, just results. And if your credit sucks, they've got your options for that too. So listen, you've been thinking about making a move in your business. Hey, now's the time. Hit that link, get pre-approved in under 2 minutes, and then find out exactly what you're qualified for. Let's get you the money you deserve, fast and smart. All right, so let me set this up for you. I'm on a client meeting today and I'm doing a little advice column, with her. And she's asking me, she says, listen, if you had to start over and you had to open the smoke shop from scratch, how would you do it? I thought for a minute and I said, okay, here's exactly how I do it step by step. And so she says, okay. And I said, look, step one, I would probably understand the laws a lot better than I did when I started. Because when I started, man, it wasn't nearly as nutso crazy as it is right now. You don't want to build a shop on sand. You want to know what's legal in your state, your city, your county for that matter. And this way it mitigates all the BS and the stress that I have come under, here in the last recent years. So that's what I do, number one. And then step two, I would go out of my way with Google Analytics and Google Maps to pick the right location. Now, what I mean about that is not just traffic, but I would look at more demographics. I would look more nearby competition, and I would also pay attention to lease terms. Where, when I was first just getting open, I would just take damn near anything as long as, there was a smoke shop in the vicinity that I could bang heads with. I would know people was already coming there, so they'll come here too. And that's one way to do it, but I would want to know what's up a lot better than I did when I started. Okay, so that's number two. So number three, I would take a really hard look at the vendors that I would choose, okay? And if I had to start over, I would already know who was pretty reliable, but I would probably lock in tight with reliable suppliers that deliver consistent product and the margin that I would need to stay open. And I would not deal with the fly-by-night deals that, I honestly dealt with when I first got started, right? Okay, and then step four, I would do more marketing before I opened. I would know that the social media is really important, and I would build hype and through socials, and I would look for like local partnerships maybe even a lunch party, believe it or not, for a smoke shop. Yes, that is a thing. I would make a great big deal out of it. I might even, go to the local radio station. If you have a radio station, we do in Louisville, Kentucky. We have several. And what I would do is I would try to partner with them. I do know several people in the radio industry. So again, if I'm starting fresh, is maybe different than you starting. I don't know who you know or not, but I happen to have a really good friend who is a real big DJ here in Louisville. So I would reach out to him and I would get part of that program, and I would have them there where they could bring people in for like a location spot. Step 5, I would do more operations, would be tight from day one. My POS system, my cash tracking, the staff training, everybody would understand the damn policies, and I would have absolutely no loose ends, none. I would absolutely make sure everybody understood the damn POS system. I would want them to make sure they understood cash tracking and deposits and the policies and procedures of every single thing. I would not open until I knew that they were definitely on top of it, right? So that's pretty much how I would open a new store. Okay, most people just wing it, man. Just to be honest, and that's why most shops fail. All right, and looking back at it, it is amazing that we have gotten as far as we did. But at the time, man, when I opened a shop, it was so much easier than it is today. But if I had to start over, this is the playbook, okay? And I'm telling you, if you follow it, you won't just survive, you will dominate your city, your area. That's a fact. All right, that's what I got. Think about it. Give it some thought. If you got any questions, comment down below, man. Maybe, what would you do different? Let me know. I'd be interested. But I think I told her correctly, and I hope you believe me too. All right, let me know. I'll be waiting on you.